Hey, Tim here. Back at it again. We are in the process of finishing up the master bathroom. Actually, we're not in the process of finishing. We're just getting started. But I haven't filmed yet. Thought I'd do a quick update. If you recall from earlier videos, there was a big, gaudy, ugly, heavy brown vanity counter cabinet top conglomeration there. So first thing we did, went to the well, cut off the valve. We cut this polybutylene pipe, put a couple of these shark bite snap-on valves, 1/4 inch to 3/8 line, so that when I get ready to reinstall my new vanity, everything is there. Got the water cut back on. Drain pipe is still in place. Rigged that off of vanity out, cleaned it up. Then came the next task when I realized I have to pull apart these mirrors. So I've got the first one off. It actually came off pretty good. I was kind of concerned that it may, bust into a million pieces. But give you a quick breakdown of what I've done, because I'm fixing to have to do it again. We took the nail puller. These are not the right tools. YouTube videos will probably tell you you have to shim it and all that, and truth of the matter, that's probably the best idea. But all I did, I managed to come in, get behind it just a little bit on the wood frame. You know what? This is why I don't make do-it-yourself videos. I can't see and work at the same time. But anyway, we're going to pull that off. And that will leave the glass behind it. And I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Alright, so now that I got a hand free, what we've done is got up under the lip of this wooden frame. It is tacked into the studs with small brads. Got to be very careful not to pull against the mirror because it's glued to the wall. And we don't want to shatter that thing in our face as it's not prepared yet. But now that we've got it free a little bit, let's see if I can't get my fingers behind here. And we're just going to, there we go. Just give it a little bit of a back and forth. Lean it out easy, make sure it doesn't stick. As you can see, there's been, looks like about 4 coats of paint done on this thing. There goes my crowbar. Now we got the nails out the bottom, and that part is done. All right, so now what we've got, just a couple things we need to keep in mind. We want to pull this away, and as you can see from this hole here, it's glued in. It's actually not glued as bad as that living room mirror we rigged was. It tore half the wall down and ultimately broke. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to take masking tape. Actually, in this case, I've got duct tape, and we are going to tape the top pretty good, because that's where I'm going to start pulling from the edges, and then do several squares. Probably just follow the framework that was there, just in the event that if it does shatter, it'll hold together and not explode in my face and all into the tub. So we'll get that done, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back, taped all up. Didn't show you that because I only have one hand, but this is the tape, and I'm fixing to show you why, because I cheated while we were gone and tried to get the crowbar up there and get it pried back a little bit. And sure enough, this one is glued differently, and you can see right there where it split on me. So all these pieces are still in place because of the tape, and they're not in my face and skin and bathtub. So I will tell you, I've got a little pry bar in at the bottom. If you listen closely, you can hear that paper pulling away from the drywall ever so subtly. And that's all you want. If you're using wooden shims, you're going to drive them in carefully and uniformly and keep doing this. And it's going to protect that mirror from having a pressure point put on the back of it like I'm doing right now. And if I'm in your house and you're paying me $150, $200 to remove your bathroom windows, there will be shims. There will be stuff. You will notice I'm wearing gloves this time. I don't like to bleed, although I do it quite a bit. I'm not going to bore you with all of this, and I probably should get another pair of hands on it. So we're going to put you on pause again. This is a good place for a Google ad to run in the event that I ever have an audience. So we'll be right back, if I can get it to pause. All right, so since I decided not to film this one, which came off flawlessly with its whopping 6 glue spots, and decided to film this one and actually walk everybody through it for the first time ever, as you can see, it's not going as well. But I promised my wife and my brother that I'd be careful while I was out here working alone. That's exactly what I do. So during this next pause, go Google, play your ads. We're going to cover this thing in tape because it's going to come apart, and I am not bleeding today. Be right back. I'm out of tape. All right, it's off. I'm not dead, not bloody. I did run out of a perfectly good $9 roll of Gorilla Tape. With $9 not to have to be stitching myself up with fishing line right now, well worth it. Anyway, you can see that one was glued all the way across middle and top, and it was stuck on there pretty good. Anyway, thanks to the wonders of Gorilla Tape, go Gorilla. The glass is actually still together, and as dirty as this thing is from all the sawdust, there's no glass shards everywhere. We are ready to haul it off to the dump. Next time I see you, this stuff will be here. Well, not this stuff because I've nailed it in place, but stuff just like it will be here. And we'll be moving on with the rake over, and I'll give you an update then. Until then, till I'm out.